So like, remember 2016 or whatever? Unless you've been living under a rock, you've probably seen the massive wave of 2016 throwbacks that have been popping up all over social media lately. Today, we're going to be breaking down why it is that people just love this year again for some reason. Starting with some background info before moving on to why it became popular again, and ending with my final thoughts on the matter and some of my favorite things from the time. So today everybody, please sit back as we look back at 2016, the year that just keeps on giving. So who and where did this whole 2016 again thing start? It kicked off right at the end of 2025 and exploded hard in the first few weeks of 2026. On TikTok, searches for 2016 shot up 452% in just a few days, and millions of videos using the 2016 filter that gives everything that oversaturated pink-hued mid-air Instagram vibe. People were posting old selfies with the dog ear Snapchat filter, lower res photos, flower crowns, and those bright filtered party pics that scream 2016. The phrase 2026 is the new 2016 started trending as a caption on throwback dumps. One TikTok user at Tabrafang dropped a montage of 2016 moments that went viral. And another creator at JoeBro909 even called January 1st, 2026 a reset day to bring back the old internet energy. From there, it spread like wildfire across TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. Celebrities and regular people alike started sharing where they were in 2016 or just why that year hit different. It wasn't random, it was the perfect 10-year nostalgia mark for Gen Z and younger millennials who were in their teens or early 20s back then. And in a world that feels heavier now, 2016 started looking a lot like the last easy year before everything got so chaotic. What's wild is how many people are pointing out that 2026 is starting to feel like 2016 all over again. Back in 2016, we had the mannequin challenge, the bottle flip challenge, Pokemon Go was everywhere, we had that damn Daniel meme, music was dominated by Drake, Justin Bieber, the Chainsmokers, and Rihanna. Taylor Swift showed up at the Met Gala with the iconic peroxide hair and dark lips, Beyonce dropped Lemonade, Marvel was still dropping huge movies like Captain America Civil War, but now in 2026, people are saying the vibe is kind of circling back. The same kind of light, fun, unhinged internet energy is popping up again. We're seeing old filters come back, people recreating 2016 looks, and even songs like Zara Larsson's Lush Life climbing the charts again 10 years later. It feels like the internet is collectively saying, we have the best version of online back please. But the big difference, in 2016, the internet still felt like one big shared conversation. Everyone was talking about the same memes, the same songs, or the same viral moments at the same time. That monocultural feeling is what a lot of people seem to be missing right now. Gen Z has basically been nostalgic since we were born. 40% of Gen Zers say they'd rather think about the past than the future, and 70% regularly consume media from earlier decades. A lot of it comes from growing up in a world that already felt heavy. I mean, we were kids or teens during the 2008 financial crash fallout, then hit our formative years during the Trump era, Brexit, endless school shootings, climate anxiety, and that was all before COVID completely stole our high school and college years. The world feels unstable. Looking back at simpler times, even if we didn't live through them, becomes a coping mechanism. That's why you see Gen Z romanticizing the 90s, Y2K, and now 2016 so hard. Not just fashion or music, it's a desire to feel that carefree, everything was on fire energy again. The 2016 filter on TikTok basically gave them a little time machine back to when the internet felt fun and less exhausting. Another huge reason this trend is blowing up is because 2016 feels like the last year where the internet was like human, you know? Before the big algorithm takeover and AI slop flooded every feed. Back then you had Vine, Dub Smash, Snapchat stories with that dog filter, and Instagram was still posting square photos, all with filters. It felt more authentic, less performative, and less like you were being watched and sold to 24/7. Now in 2026, we're deep in the AI era. People are seeing AI generated images and videos everywhere, and it's making them question what's real anymore. So when the 2016 filter hits their feed, it's like a breath of fresh air a little bit. A reminder of a time when you could tell what was real and what wasn't. It's also the last year before social media started feeling just too exhausting. No real doom scrolling, no constant pressure to perform for the algorithm, just posting a blurry party pic with your friends and calling it a day. So what does this whole 2016 revival actually mean? At its core, it's people craving connection and simplicity in a world that feels increasingly fragmented and heavy. The internet used to feel like one big shared experience. Now it's millions of tiny echo chambers. 2016 nostalgia is basically the collective, can we go back to when we were all listening and laughing at the same memes together? It's also a reaction of the current state of the world. I mean, politics are also exhausting. AI is changing everything, costs of everything are so high right now, and the future just feels uncertain. Looking back at 2016, even with all of its problems, feels like looking back at the last normal year before everything sped up and got heavy. Psychologists who study nostalgia say it spikes when people are anxious about the future or going through big transitions. Gen Z and younger millennials are hitting that point right now, entering adulthood in a world that feels totally unstable. 2016 gives them a moment to breathe, and just a reminder of when things felt lighter and easier. Looking back, 2016 was messy as hell. We lost legends like David Bowie, Prince, Carrie Fisher, the Brexit happened, Trump got elected. I mean, there was a lot of darkness that year. But the nostalgia isn't really about the bad stuff. It's about the vibe. The last gasp was that carefree, shared internet monoculture before everything got divided and algorithmic. It's the year of the mannequin challenge, Pokemon Go, Damn Daniel, and everyone arguing over what the mega mystery stride gum actually was. It was the last year the internet still felt fun and unhinged in the best way. Some honorable mentions from 2016 that still hit different: the entire Chainsmokers era, Kylie Jenner lip kits that were taking over the world, first season of Stranger Things, Zayn's pillow talk dropped, rise of cut crease eye look and chokers, everyone trying to do the bottle flip challenge, my personal favorite, the entire XXL freshman class that year. Let me know what your thoughts are on this trend. Did you live through that 2016 nostalgia? Or are you just confused why everyone's still posting old selfies? What's your favorite 2016 memory? Drop it in the comments, because I do read every single one and I love interacting with you guys. And if this got you feeling more nostalgic for more deep dives, make sure to like, subscribe, so more of them will pop up on your homepage. Remember, anything can be special, it's just how you look at it. So.
Just like Lil Jon in that Need for Speed intro. Underground rapper, I be tinting my windows. Roll up with the shorty, yeah, you know she a bad hoe. Yeah, we stay trapping, yeah, we stay incognito. Back in 8th grade, I was ripping gelato. Smoking on that herb and then walking for miles. All of these girls look